I'm Brant. It has been a while since I posted my last video on this Kona, but I did have a crack in the neck, and you can actually still see the cracks. There's some space there that's not filled in that I guess I could correct with some sawdust and CA glue maybe, if I had a little bag of sawdust, and I don't. Ted, send me a bag of sawdust, would you, buddy? Same on this side. Crack is still visible. I don't know if it's coming up on camera there. Yeah, maybe. But, unlike last time, when I press on it now, no separation on either side. No separation when I'm putting pressure on it. It actually feels really, really solid. So, what do I need to do? I need to get this nut back in here, glue that in, and before I do that, I'm going to file just to make sure I don't have any rough spots from any glue that's seeped out. This file is almost perfect to go in there, but not quite. Get the edge here. Feeling it feels pretty flat. I'm gonna not mess with it because I don't want to hurt the paint. And I think it's actually probably pretty good. So put that away. Don't need that anymore. Let's see if we can get this sucker glued in. I think that's plenty. I'm just checking it against the binding to make sure it is not too far over on one side. I'm gonna say that's good enough. All right, so while I'm here, I'm gonna check the fret levels and clean and condition everything. It looks like I've got maybe some dents going on in some of those frets. So address any issues here, clean and condition everything, and then put strings on. Oh, what I have done with the neck so far, make sure this nut doesn't fall out. On the back, I know it's horrible looking as far as my finishing job. I mean, I've got a bunch of rough, uneven edges where the paint has come off both ends. Nothing's a straight line or anything like that. A bunch of remnant of the blue along the binding on both sides. So it's not pretty. It is not pretty at all. And maybe one day I'll go back and finish this guitar. But what I've done with the neck is after I glued it, I sanded it down some more and put, let me get it and show you. I did 3 coats of the tongue oil finish, which it says to put it on a generous amount, let it sit on there for about 5-10 minutes and then buff it off with a cloth, clean cloth, and then let it dry for 24 hours. So I did that 3 times, so that took me 3 days just to let it dry in between coats. I'm sure I could have probably done it sooner, but I wanted to adhere to the directions pretty well. And then I've also put on a coat of feed wax. I might put on a little bit more of this feed wax. This says to apply and then let stand for 20 minutes before wiping off and polish out with a soft clean cloth. More coats and longer dry time overnight may be necessary on unfinished wood surfaces. So I might do another coat after I'm done setting it all up and let it sit overnight, but for the most part I think I'm pretty much done with this neck. And I tell you what, I am tempted to do this kind of process on all my necks. That is so slick. And I can feel like rubbing where the paint was before. Definitely, like it's much stickier. I mean, it's not sticky, but you can feel a huge difference in how fast the neck is. So I may not paint this again. I may leave it like this as long as I own the guitar anyway. But let me get the other things addressed here. Strings back on. Check all the things. Make sure everything's copacetic. We like it when things are copacetic, Jack. For any of you having a shot right now, make sure you're copacetic to get home. Oh, Ted, I love you, buddy. And a big shout out to Chris and at BCG 5150 Guitars and J-Man for guiding me, helping me figure this out, giving me the courage to actually try this after, geez, it's been over a year for sure since I've had this guitar in working order. And it'll be nice to be able to play it again, because I really do like this guitar. It's a fun little guitar. But big shout out to those guys, because really they know what they're doing, and they give me some encouragement when I needed it, and tips on what to do. And hey, it seems to have all worked out for me. It seems this is a good repair. Now watch, I'm gonna put the strings on and the neck's gonna go all over the place. We'll see. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be good. All right, I'm gonna fast forward this bit so you don't have to watch. So how did it come out? I think it came out pretty good, actually. It plays really nice. The action is pretty high. I did make some adjustments to the truss rod to help correct that as much as I can. I would shave down this bridge saddle, but it is already pretty low on there. I think the problem is this wood piece here is too high. The action's pretty good down here, this end, but getting up around the 12th, it's not as good as the horse guitar, that's for sure. But I still like playing this guitar a lot, so let me see if I can. Anyway, I have my guitar going right into an audio interface, which is going to BandLab on my computer. Just playing around with getting the guitar to sound a little bit better for the camera. Although maybe that's better served with electric. I think maybe the acoustic would do okay. I don't know. Ah, feels good to play this again. Feels good to feel comfortable playing it. I mean, I can still see the crack there, but it's, I'm not worried about it at all. And that's nice. That's nice. Super big shout out and thank you to J-Man and Chris at BCG. Brother, man, thanks for just talking me into doing it and, you know, just getting at it. I appreciate it. I appreciate the push that you give me in our conversations. So thanks, man. Really, I feel like I accomplished not a huge deal, not anymore, but at the time I felt like it was a pretty big deal, and I fixed it. So thank you, and to everybody in the little guitar community, thank you for watching, and thanks for hanging out with me, and hope you enjoyed seeing this project. If you've got something like this, maybe this will give you a little bit of courage to attempt fixing it yourself instead of paying somebody God knows how much to do it for you. Anyway, if I could do it, I think pretty much anybody can. That's it for me. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Cheers.